sorry, live chat currently isn't available. Where the hell is live chat? Is the stream not public? I want to be able to read live chat. There it is. Okay, now I have it. I don't know how schizophrenic YouTube's gonna be. Okay, we're not streaming again. Okay. Alright, if it maybe. Okay, so. Ooh. Okay, no, that is not, no, that is not the window we want to be captured at the moment. The window that we want to be captured right now is a special little program for broke-ass art people that can't afford Clip Studio Paint and who don't want to use Krita. I could use Krita, but and I have. I just, I can. I just don't want to. Fuck. There it is. There we are. All right. Now it's on the right window. Thank goodness. Okay, royalty-free jazz. Every time I put, oh hey, make sure the shit's royalty-free, it never does that. It always betrays me. It goes against my trust and goes against my wishes and just never does. Now this shit better be like actually royalty-free, or else I'm actually going to like kill somebody. But I can't make threats on a live stream, can I? I could. I could, but to be honest, I just don't want to. Okay, so no one's, yeah, like I assume not fuck, but today's gonna be a chill little 4th of July stream. Today we're gonna be drawing Yoimiya and Klee. Yeah. That's Cunny in her prime. I'ma be real, things have not been going good recently. I've been trying to fill out job applications for different places, and yeah, so far it has not actually been going how I wanted to. My mom's and the weird thing is that like my mom keeps pressuring me to like get a job at like Amazon and saying, "Oh yeah, I read a news article saying that Amazon had a lot of layoffs. They're definitely hiring. Go check." But, you know, when I actually went to the website to look for Amazon jobs, fucking course, they don't have any jobs available. Which, you know, is just my luck. And so far, the only actual job thing I got was for a commission-based thing, which has a $49 startup fee. But I don't want to give too many details. Alright, let's make the line art like really light. Wrong layer. I'm so glad I'm not drawing on the wrong layer anymore. That used to be a fucking... do I want to make the line art sharp? Nah, I kind of want to get through this. My hands are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's sweat on my non-sweater already. Do I really want to give this, like, the amount of thickness? Okay, well... I could at the very least, like... sharpen it a little. But then it might look weird on certain points. I mean, we'll go with that. Sure. I might want to make that one line near her hair a bit lower. Nice, nice. Is that nice? Yo, Mia. Damn, there's some grand. And there's skip frames already. Who cares? And I opened up Krita by mistake. Okay, dog. Okay. I'm looking at it now, and, like, the head might be a bit too wide. Yeah, that's kind of the downside of working on my monitor, because it has such a... Actually, let me turn down the music so I can actually fucking hear myself talk. God damn. That's sort of the thing about my PC. It has such a wide aspect ratio that, you know, every time I draw and then I look at the drawing on social media through my phone, I realize just how fucking wide I end up making the head. W. Do. Honestly, a lot of workplaces where I live is very stingy. Like, recently when I was coming home from something, I saw, like, an ad saying, oh yeah, we're giving out cashier jobs, but you need at least 2 years of experience. What the fuck kind of shit is that? I mean, okay, I get not wanting, like, some inexperienced fuck messing everything up. Like, if you are a, like, high profile, you know, brand, and, you know, you want work done efficiently, I can get not wanting to hire, you know, some inexperienced toddler. I get that, but come on, dude. It's like, dude, do you not know what kind of neighborhood you're in? Do you not know what kind of, like, generation of people are gonna be, like, asking for a job? Actually, flashback to when I tried applying to a smoothie place. Like, I came in, actually, okay. There's a smoothie place that I kept trying to apply to. Would not recommend applying there. I'm not gonna say what it is, of course, because I think it's kind of a local spot, but holy fuck. I kept applying to, like, the website, and of course, they did not get back to me. So I tried applying, just like directly to their email saying, hey, you know, hire me. Here's my resume and shit. And then these bastards gave me like a fake number from New Jersey just to like get me off their dick. And then I went there in person, and turns out they were already training someone. And you know what? That person probably worked in customer service before, which is why they did not get back to me. It's ugh. And like, I'm gonna keep getting pestered about it until I find a job. But I don't know. Maybe that commission-based service is going to end up working out for me in the end. Because so far, it's looking like my only option. Even though my mom doesn't trust it, like, completely. Which, you know, when I got that phone call saying, hey, you probably shouldn't take this job, I was very frustrated. Because she's been pestering me for, like, damn near for, like, over a year to get a job, which I can understand. Especially that I'm 20 now. But holy fuck, dude. Like, I finally get something, and it just feels like that I'm getting, like, reprimanded for it. But nah, she's looking out, though, so I can't get too mad at that. Oh, man. Yo. Close critter. How many frames we dropped? Over 31% frames dropped over the last 2 minutes? Wowie canowie. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Oh, well. Oh, well. Story of my life. Actually, it might. Damn, no one's in the stream to, like, ask me if this, like, head's too wide. It might be a bit too wide. Yoey Mia and her Daisy Dukes. Dude, I genuinely can't wait to color this. I don't know if I said this before, but I'm at that point where I'm just really starting to get tired of making line art. And like, I just want to post art like this. But, you know, looking at Clee's face right here, it's usually not the most prettiest thing to post. And I don't know. I guess these past few years I've just been sort of like self-conscious as to how my art looks. Because back then, you know, if I posted a slightly messy drawing, then, well, hey, who cares? But, like, now, I'm a bit, like... But now I'm just, like, really nervous about just, like, how my art looks, like, presentation-wise. If it weren't for r/Osana... Honestly, I'm... Nah, just some random ass thought. I'll fix that bit of line art later. I just want to do a very sexy incision. I love it when I draw arms like that. I get that it may not be like the most anatomically correct way to do that, but holy fuck, is it satisfying when I actually do. Sheesh. Sheesh. Yeah. I got the idea to draw Yoimiya's boobs like this from Cyan After Hours. Bro, okay. In terms of like NSFW Hoyo artists, Cyan After Hours is definitely like one of the artists I'm the most unreasonably jealous of. Because the main kicker about her, okay, I don't know their actual gender. I mean, their profile says they'll go by anything, but it always felt like a her, mostly because of like they're a victim of lesbian brain rot. Like, I'm always the most jealous of her art and how it's received. Mostly because like me and like the idea of learning anatomy has just been like, ooh, like back then my art used to get heavily criticized for, you know, its anatomy and just, you know, how characters look. So it's like, okay, it's no fault of like Cyan's, it's just mostly just my like trauma and ego. Well, I wouldn't call it trauma. Oh, it's just mostly just like my past and like my ego that's making me jealous of her. But like every single time I see a comment saying, "I love how you draw bodies. It makes me feel beautiful." Like it's lovely to see, but like my pride just like I wish that were me. But no, she's an amazing artist. I'm just a petty jerk. She's honestly like an amazing artist. And yeah. I really like her coloring too. Yeah. And I love how she just like uses warm colors. Honestly, like, dude, NSFW Hoyo artists are like usually some of the most goated. Some of the most goated, but like they really are some of the like the most talented people that I've seen in a while. I.e., the man, the myth. I think they're a man. I don't know. The legend, the 90-year-old, Nyatasha. I don't know. It's like the thing with Nyatasha. Like they have such like an amazing art style that like I can understand why there are so many other artists that just like take inspiration from them. It's like with me, the thing that stands out about Nyatasha's art style the most is just sort of would have to be like how they go about coloring skin, how they render skin, and just the lighting. Whoa, I think I disconnected my thing. And just like, are you serious? USB not rec. Suck my eggs, dude. Yeah, it would be, and also their facial expressions, like that's really amazing too, and their like outlandish dialogue. I remember seeing art from them where Kaching calls a bunch of like Aramites that are trying to fuck her a bunch of like sand licking dogs. It's like, that's racist as fuck, but that's also funny. But yeah, bro, like there are just so many things that like so many people just like admire about their artwork, and like honestly, I am very envious of the man, but like, you know, he's earned it, you know, he's earned that like recognition. Someone that I also feel like is a little underrated is Fake. You know, when you look at how they like render skin and like some of their facial expressions, you can tell that Fake definitely his art style is heavily inspired by not Chasha's, but you for me it also feels like it's genuinely their art, you know? Kind of like Thug Wizard and Phantom Arcade. Like, you know, the Thug Wizard is, you know, pretty good at what he does, and he takes heavy inspiration from Phantom Arcade, but like he does it so much. He does his own thing so much that it genuinely feels like his own stuff, and not like a carbon copy, you know? Oh shit! First viewer, first commenter. Uh, Ooh, I'm loving the art already. Also, hello. I honestly like sketches of art too. There's something nice about the messiness of them. Ooh, I love Natasha's art. Thanks for dropping in, Kitty Fisk 27. Sorry I ignored your comment. I'm usually used to just the dead air in these streams, so if I didn't get to your comment immediately, sorry. Don't take it personal, kid. But like I was saying about just like art and just art inspirations, uh, you know, I don't draw necks on my characters mostly because of this Tumblr. It was an Ask blog slash comic, Casino Cups. I'm not sure if anyone that like watches the VOD like is even going to like know what I'm talking about. But it was essentially just like this Ask blog where like Cuphead and Mugman like work at the casinos. Like obviously they still have their souls intact, but I loved how the artist just sort of drew cups, mugs, and king dice without like necks. And I don't know, just something about it, and like just something about it mesmerized me so much. So like, you know, I just sort of, you know, I took that one aspect of like their portrayal of the characters and just ran a mile with it. Every time I hear jazz songs, I just think of like anime games. I don't know what it is. I don't know what is it about it. I totally understand. I like that part of your art style. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, well, now that there's a person in here, how's your 4th of July going? I hope, you know, you know, I hope you know you get everything you want. I'm saying it like it's a Christmas thing. I'm just trying to say, yeah, if there's a barbecue, well, I hope you're well fed. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. That part was rushed as hell. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yoimiya is pretty much finished. I guess the only thing now is just like her eyes, which I'll just I'll just get that out the way and do that now. I remember this one Yoimiya drawing where like I was essentially just drawing her playing with like a dildy, a dilder. And like I was getting frustrated as fuck to get the eyes right. Because like I don't really because like the way that I draw eyes, it's not like I never studied like anatomy for like almost anything. Mostly because of just like pride and just like ego reasons that I really need to get over. And like, and obviously like those sort of things like is limiting me, but also like I draw eyes so simplistically that it just it never really felt like I needed to. But when I tried drawing like Yoimiya's eyes for the thing, I just kept getting madder and madder. I don't I don't know how I acted. I remember being on like a Discord call with like a few friends as I was making it, but I think I remember like banging the table. I don't know if it was like while it was still on or like when I went off the Discord call, but yeah, dude. I was getting really mad. I think the no neck suits your arts out. Well, thank you. It's really hard to find. I feel like in terms of just like anatomy and how to just adapt it, like my main thing is just like, okay, how do I like make it fit like within the style? And those two hands do not match. But like when it's like I want to show like again this kind of loops back to the ego thing. I want to show that I have some understanding of like anatomical correctness, but I don't want to create an uncanny valley, if that makes sense, because an uncanny valley is just sort of like, hey, it's not really supposed to look realistic, but now that it's starting to look real, it looks unsettling. Right? So, whenever I do try to draw things, I try to I try to make it make sense, but I also try to keep it, just as cartoony, so it doesn't like end up looking, so it doesn't really end up looking discombobulated. And honestly, I've been having more fun just learning as I go from just watching art tutorials, like from YouTube shorts and just all that fun. Like I've always been more of like a learn as you go kind of person when it comes to like various different things. I was even like that with Genshin. Like I would never really read the tutorial. It's just that when I started playing Genshin, like it's like almost 2 years ago. Um, all I knew is that whenever you use Pyro and Electro, it does an explosive hit, and I just go along with that. Yeah. I think I was using the starter characters up until when did I stop using the starter characters? I think around like Sumeru. Because like at that point, like as soon as I got Shangling, I like booted Amber like from my team because like her pyro application, like it wasn't really like as instantaneous like as I wanted it to be. And then like when I got Shangling, like I got like okay. I had more easy access to overload. And it's only recently after getting Pyro Traveler that I'm actually paying attention to like melt. Okay, well, getting Pyro Traveler. It's only recently after unlocking Pyro Traveler I'm actually paying attention to reactions like melt. Like, I don't know. Like, the multiplying reactions for Pyro always seemed a bit stupid to me. It's like, oh, adding fire to water and ice. Like, what the fuck does that do? Turns out, I was really wrong. Sorry that last message didn't send the first time. I mostly just skimmed through and skipped Genshin tutorials and finessed my way through by experimenting. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, you sent a lot of messages. I really... Okay, I already read that. As for my 4th of July, it's okay. Not much special. I do have work rather soon. Okay, I get it. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the whole reason I was even debating streaming to begin with. It's like, with the stuff that I post on social media, like, my audience now is a bit more on the mature side. So, like, you know, and unlike me, they actually have places to be in the morning. So I sort of debated with myself. It's like, do I really want to stream? It's like, you know, my audience, they might be busy with work, and I'm like, wait, when do people have work on this day? Aren't most of them just like inside getting ready for barbecues? Yeah, so I'm streaming right now. I try not to stream at inconvenient times, or times that would be inconvenient for like my audience. Yeah. Honestly, bro, with Not Cry just like right around the corner. Okay, I'm okay. This time around, I'm actually trying to avoid Genshin leaks. I don't want to work, honestly. Yeah, it's really hard finding times where everyone or most of everyone's available. Yeah, that's kind of why. Okay, 2020 sucked, but the one good thing about that is just like you knew that everyone was just going to be home. It's kind of like being at school. You know, when you're at school, you obviously know that, hey, your gang is probably like just most likely going to be there, like as they are or should be like every day. Unless you're friends with like one of those people that like barely attend school, but they still somehow miraculously pass. Yeah, dog, I don't know how they do that, honestly. I don't know if like they paid the teachers some shit, but grown-ass men. Symmetrical Klee looks a little... Do I have any, like... I haven't drawn Klee in, like, a weird context a whole lot, so... Okay, no one's naked. Okay, nobody's naked. Kleemon. I know what that is. Oh, shit. I don't want to... Okay. I don't want to accidentally open anything weird. Fuck. I mean, I can always just look on Twitter. I mean, I can always just like skim through Twitter because I knew for a fact, like because I knew for a fact that like if I opened up the wrong file, it would have been over. I mean, this stream's kind of already a little risky because, well, I mean, with how I draw Uemia, but you know, I don't want my stream to get, I don't want to get nuked. Especially since I kinda already play with fire with some of my community posts. As much as I love I freaking hate drawing this hairstyle. Mostly because like I just can't get it to look good, which shows how skilled I am. Have you seen the new VTuber Saba? Well, new, more like. Hell yeah, man, I've seen it. I've seen them. Well, I haven't like watched their streams, but boy, I've seen them. Man, it's crazy how like delusional certain people are. Thinking that like thinking that like Gora never did like any like cute and funny stuff is like really. Were you even watching the streams? I mean, I didn't, but like I've seen enough to know that like these people are a little not so attentive or straight up delusional. But hey, bruh, she's back, and she actually broke 1 million subscribers in like no time, which that was amazing. I really should watch speaking of VTubers, I really should like tune into Doki Bird's streams more. She seems like such like a very lively and fun person to watch. And I hate and I really hate that I don't watch her as much as I should. But like my ADD is just like so bad. I can't even like find myself just like sitting down and I mean, I can always just like watch as I just draw. Yeah. Granted, I don't know how much of like my attention deficit is like genuine ADD, is just genuine ADD, or just like YouTube shorts. Honestly, it's gotten so honestly like the epidemic of attention spans like shrinking has gotten so bad that I'm honestly just like afraid of coming out to say that I have ADD, because like I don't know if it's just gonna like immediately be like interpreted as like an excuse for having like a rotted attention span. Okay, okay, at this point, you know what? Like I can handle like this slightly not being, okay, I can't handle this slightly not being symmetrical. Ah. Ah, shit. Why? Isaac. Also, Friday Night Funkin's finally gonna have the mobile port. Finally. Honestly, they're a bit too late because I would have loved to just like play FNF just like on the way to college. And like just like not have to do it just like on my work computer. You feel me? Oh shit. It's been really alright. Fuck. Alright. I loved her past lives, and I also love Sides. Every day like once. It's so annoying. I deserved 1 million. But yeah, right. Doki is great. I watch Mint a lot more though. I love Minto. I've been diagnosed with ADD. I've struggled with it before the attention span epidemic. I do not like YouTube Shorts or TikTok though. I prefer longer format. Is that weird? No, not at all. Yeah. I mean, it just show. I mean, the long form content that you watch is probably like super entertaining. Like if they can like keep a person with ADD like watching. I'm not trying to like use you as a metric or something, but yeah. Preferring long form content is like not inherently a bad thing. If anything, that kind of puts you like above the rest of these ADHD. I'm not gonna obsess over perfectionism. Is it a little wonky? Yes, but it adds to its charm. And honestly, like, I plan on drawing more Klee X Mona stuff, so if I'm just gonna draw more Klee, I'm probably just gonna need to, like, get over, like, my need for perfectionism. Yeah, screw that. Yeah, screw that. This is bothering me. Yeah, I wanted to keep like the line art very straight and simplistic, and not like too crazy. But fuck, stroke stabilizer. I lost my glove like a while back. I know it's still here, but it's probably like covered in like dust and like rat shit now because of how long it's been since it's been in my hands. And every time I come across money, I always spend it on a bunch of dumb shit like candy and like and a bunch of other stuff I don't need. Honestly, a little asymmetry. The asymmetry actually kind of looks good here. I mean, I could always just like use the Symmetry tool, which... Yeah. Okay. But, like, everything's not lined up, so... Huh. Well, that went better than I thought it would. Oh, fuck. I grew up with my preteens watching Let's Plays where they weren't edited or cut so much. Stampy Longhand, Dead to the M, Markiplier are some of my favorites. Yeah. With me, I'm a very, like, hyperactive, high-action guy. Well, not hyperactive, but, like, every time I'd watch us... I never actually watched any Stampy's building videos. I would only really tune in for, like, the hit the target stuff. I'm sorry, like, that probably makes me a square. But I really loved the subplot. So much. And it was just, like, so ridiculous, too. Just, like, the great lengths that, like, some guy would go to for... Just to, like... just to, like, get some other guy's dogs for, like, an evil army. Something about it was... it's so juvenile, but, like, it's so... It's so funny and it's so entertaining. I do remember like his Stampy's like one series, like Wonder Quest. Yeah, I really like that one. Okay, I can't exactly see. Okay, well, I know I've been saying fuck symmetry, like, here and there, but, like, I don't want to spend any extra time. Yep, Clee's cute little belly button. Look again. You know, for a bunch of looping songs, this is actually pretty good. The playlist, I mean. I mean, it doesn't have to be what, like, an actual child would wear. It's just... Yeah. Yeah, the lines here are a bit more lazy, but... I like it. Stampy ended the series over a year ago, and it ended with the target getting Stampy's world in exchange of Barnaby's life. At the very end, Stampy leaves all his mob friends, Minecraft helpers, dogs, so Hit the Target won, but also lost. Having a world with no one to share. Damn. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's kind of what made Stampy's lovely world like his lovely world, is it? Just like the memories, days gone by of those who share a memory with. So, like, yeah, without him, it's just a world. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, okay, let me, like, turn up the opacity. Okay, that's... Okay, well... Okay, that's how it was supposed to be. Me and my young some shit. Me and my young some dick. Bro. Something's been stuck in my eye like these past few months, and I don't know what it is. It's getting on my nerves, but like, holy fuck. Alright. Let's make the large ass firework. This... MS Paint. Satirical. Gotta erase the ear. And some of the hair. I guess get rid of some of that because... Yeah. And I guess just write something. And I guess just write something fucking weird on it too. Insert in Mona's. That's not really. That's just me being a fucking weirdo. But a good weirdo. Actually, no, that's not... It's not exactly how I do eyes, really. In here. Is that? Actually. Drawing Clee's giving me the most trouble now. It's like here I'm just forgetting like a bunch of like Just like a, just like a lot of the rules with my art. She looks like a nematode. When did you start playing Genshin, may I ask? July 2003. So like 3.7-ish. I mean, I didn't actually touch. I mean, okay, I did not touch Fontaine really. I started playing like more actively like when Shiori came out. So, you know, it was like when Shiori came out, like I was trying to like rush through the Sumeru world quest, but then I was like, "Oh, wait. This is kind of fire." Like it was the like okay, when Shiori came out, like it was the weirdest thing. Like I didn't like really know how like like story quests being added really worked at the time, and I thought that they were like a limited thing. Turns out, the extra resources that you get from when the story quest first released are limited. So, yeah, I didn't really need to play that. I still haven't started. I still haven't started Escoffier's story. There are like maybe like 12-ish story quests I have like left to. I have left to complete. All right. Well, the line art for both of these are in the books. Whew. Actually, the line art for both of these. Whoa. All right. All right. Actually, let me color this white because I know for a fact that like once I want to color this white. I want to make it like a star-spangled top, but I know for a fact that like once I do that, like but if I just go like straight to doing the line art, well, not line art, if I just go straight to like doing the coloring and then just like fixing the line art afterwards, because I don't really do the generic fill line. I I don't really do the generic hey, let's fill this out like by ourselves thing. I just sort of I use the bucket fill tool. Even when it comes to shading, which shoot me, you know, I've heard that it's not always the best method for coloring, which yeah, I get that, but it's just efficient. It's just more satisfying to just see like all the colors you chose just, you know, just coming together all at once. I'm not sure if YouTube's gonna like get like super crazy about this, since, you know, no actual nudity is being shown, but is YouTube gonna get mad I don't think so, really. I can't be sure, but okay. Let's. Okay, well, okay. Let's. I don't want YouTube to think I'm drawing anything weird, so you know what? We'll just have this filled in first. You shift that. Done. Happy birthday to you. There. I usually prefer just to like have the skin colored in first. Alright, Lamau. Back I back started in March last year. I wasn't in a rush until the Venti reruns until I waited a whole year. Yeah. I have Venti now, it's just I completed the Archon Story Quest a couple. Oh, cool. I actually have every available Archon in the game, collecting like Infinity Stones. YouTube algorithm, super sneaky. Yeah. I mean, okay. I have Malwika, Nikita, and Farina. All their names end in That's crazy. And I wanted to get like Raiden so I can have like a female Archon collection. But I think I'm kind of like saving. I'm kind of like saving Primos for like Emily's rerun. I'm in love. But also, that's been a little tricky because actually, no, I'm not gonna spoil it here. Because like I feel like if I say that, it'll just get into like leak territory. But the banners, they're not the banners after banners for 5.8. They're not looking too convenient for me. That much I will say. Though I have seen that Yao Yao is having a rerun, and I actually pre-farmed for her just a little bit because I want to use Emuri in like Burgeon teams. But obviously, like, my only real healer for that is like Bennett. Bennett's like the only actual freaking pyro healer, at least that I know of, which is crazy, by the way. Genshin really needs to like stop it with Genshin like really needs to stop with like pyro DPSs and just give us more pyro supports. I mean, okay, we have like a good amount of, well, Chevrus is a pyro healer, but like she has her own niche, right? So, you know, I mean, she can work actually, but like my mind didn't really like immediately go to Chevrus because of just, I guess, how niche she is. Well, I don't know. Maybe I can like use her in a burning team, but like, you know, her strength shows like when you play her as intended. I don't know, or maybe I'm just like really uneducated. Shit. Yeah, it's real nice. Yeah, it's real nice just like seeing shit come together so easily like this. I don't want the skin tone to be that bright. Much better. What the fuck? What line is open? Okay, I guess that one small line right there. Beep beep ba beep ba beep ba ba. I really want there to be another Mondstadt Chronicled Wish. Because I skipped out on the last one to get Shiori, but like, that would have been my only chance to get Klee. And you know, people would say, oh, don't get her anymore, she's not meta. I don't care, dude. She's cute, and that's good enough. And I also really regret not getting Sishween when I could. I must say, Yumi and Klee's outfits are really sexy on them. I have to go now. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good 4th of July. Thank you. You too. Yeah, but now I'm alone again. Now I'm alone again to just talk to myself. In the hopes that, I don't know, maybe really anybody will just stop in for the stream, but I don't know, that's pretty unlikely. But hey. I'm having a good time just drawing on my own. Hey! I really need to close the lines properly. Oh, okay. I really need to think before I fill. Think before you fill. I used to watch Think Before You Sleep. I watched Think Before You Sleep back when I was 15, when he was like still in his like MGTOW phase. Some people would argue that he still technically is, but I kind of disagree. But like, what really just like drew me into like Think Before You Sleep at the time was just like, you know, his take on like feminism, and like, I don't know, I was seeing like a lot of like radicals that just like wanted to kill men. So I don't know, it was just really interesting to see, I guess, someone be like more openly cynical towards like what the extremists have to say. Obviously I don't think it's reflective of everyone. Obviously I don't think that like a loud vocal minority that like want to expedite the existence of men are like everyone that's is like everyone that's a feminist. I don't think that, but I don't know. It felt almost vindicating. That's a good color. That's a good yellow. Klee's hair is more of like a pale yellow. Kind of like Lumine's, but... Alright, Klee's outfit. Oh, her thing is still... my underwear. Dude, my butt is actually starting to hurt. From being in this chair all day. Oh. You're a pet. Please beat me up. Pedro. Mona's gonna like this outfit a lot. If it's really meant affecting you, like, and if it's really like mentally affecting you, like you find it impossible to just go about your day by day, I think both. I think both. I think both sides of the debate just like need to learn. And just like I just realized that Yuimi is missing her tattoos. And that it probably don't really look all that good without it, but... Number 1, I love it. Hi, darling. Rev says this is not trustable. Okay. That's what Clee said. Bro does not care about getting canceled, lol. Hi, darling. Alright. I did not see your Sorry, I didn't see, like, your stream comment, hi, darling. It just randomly appeared now, so. I mean, I've kind of got canceled before in the past when I was younger, but now that's just sort of, you know, what else is gonna happen? America. Bro, have you, like, guys seen that, like, video of, like, the freaking black woman just, like, twerking her ass off because, like, Diddy got freed? What the fuck? It's like, I have nothing against, like, I have nothing against my own, but Jesus Christ, like, some of y'all don't need freedom, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm sorry, but celebrating that, like, a convicted predator, rapist, baby oil enthusiast got out is, like, crazy work, dog. And so is, like, twerking for the guy until, like, your weave falls off. Whew! Huh. Number 1. Hi, darling. So I'm assuming that number 1 just means that they comment a lot on my vids. Which I appreciate that. I forgot how Clee's little clovers were stylized, but... yeah. Ding, 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 ding. because you're gonna get harassed. Oof. Yeah, there's a lot of shit to fill in. Boy. Yeah. Alright. I mean, okay. Well, I mean, there's some obvious details, like, whoa. Alright, the sparks. Huh. That's, you know, that's eerily close to her fingers. And face. Which, I get that she works with pyrotechnics all the time, but I think even she knows, I think even she can exercise some pyrotechnical safety. Same rule as before, make the reflective light a contrasting color. Make the shine in the hair a contrasting color. Except when it doesn't look as cool to make the contrasting color. Except when it just doesn't look as cool. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Alright, I mean, all that's really left is just like, Yoimiya's tattoo. What? Yeah, do that just to like add some pop. Yeah. Da 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 da. Sorry I'm not talking as much as I should be. Like, I know that there's no one here, so nobody cares, but, like, in the event that people watch the VOD, I don't want there to be, like, locked-in musical silence. I'm just locking in like crazy. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and actually finish this shit. Alright, now Clee's belly button. Do. Actually, let's make that. Yeah. Whew. Ah. Ah, wait. I almost forgot. Alright, I have not saved in a long while. Bro, that's like the crazy... Bro, that's like the craziest part of like all these, like, art streams. Like, I just go, like, long periods of time, like, without freaking saving. It is indeed a very dangerous game to play, but, you know, a dangerous game that I rarely lose at, so I hate it when I don't know how many other people use character AI, mostly because you guys probably have actual lives, but like some of the funniest dialogue whenever you're threatening the bot is always you're playing a dangerous game. I'm not some damsel in distress. You're playing a dangerous game. I'm not some maiden. Yeah. Which bots always just act very like creepily and like rapily towards you. Bro's endurance is failing him. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really sure about adding like any like reflective light this time. It's a simple, beautiful piece. Actually, okay, I'm gonna go online and find Yoimi tattoo. Because honestly, I'm honestly at the home stretch where I just sort of want it to be done with, so. Could I hypothetically draw that? It's not impossible to draw, honestly, but I just rather not. It's more of an orange. Nice. It's like a cod and like some like flowers. It's a 5-pointed flower. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that has to be the worst drawing of her tattoo ever, but honestly, I'll take it. Okay, let's make Cleo like a little more happy. Okay, not that happy. Yay! Oh my god, like the jazz music keeps playing Happy Birthday to me, and I'm starting to get really tired of it. And it's been the same thing. Okay. Alright. Okay. Uh there's probably some more that I can do with it, but honestly, dog, I honestly just like it like this. Yeah, and I'm mostly just saying that to myself because I kinda want the process to be done with. So, you know what? We're gonna give it the official stamp of approval. Happy 4th of July. Hell yeah. Not my best handwriting, but it's passable. Well, Escoffier flashes for a moment. I swore to God, if had I opened up that Signora drawing, it would have been actually over. Whew. Nice. 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 Ugh. And that's one for the books. This is one for the books. I'm probably missing an extra detail or something, but this is one for the books. Yippee! Okay. Turn this crap off. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. Yeah. It's been a pretty good stream, all things considered. Yeah. Let's see. Actually, I don't want the stream to get blocked in the country again. But because the last time I put like outro music for like the stream, like it just got like blocked. Because the outro music I used was like One and Only by Nafis. No, that was the intro music. I used Spin You Round. Yeah, I'm not making that mistake again. So. Hope you all enjoyed the stream for the 0 of you that were actually attending. Hope you guys have a happy 4th of July.